Are you guys serious? Are you really this serious? I can't believe it. You know the video I just did on the Comet Elenin on its way? The comet's coming. The comet is coming. Look, it's a comet. God created it. What are you freaking out about? What is this one guy's, what's your problem? Trying to say that I'm false preaching and teaching and genealogies and science falsely? Come on, dude. Who made the stars? Who made the planets? Who made the earth? Who made the orbits? Who made it so perfect that it's absolutely so perfect that every fingerprint on every hand that ever lived and ever will live are different? Every iris and every set of eyes are different. Every soul of every human is different. Come on! We're talking about the creator of all things. Jesus Christ, God the Father, the Holy Ghost, the three are one. Yes, there's a comet coming. God's creating. He's creating stars as we speak. He's creating new galaxies as we speak. Because God is a creator. He put the creation into motion. Just like the law of gravity, what goes up must come down. The law of relativity, the law of light comes out of darkness. Everything he did, the orbits of the planets around the sun, all the constellations of the stars, God put it in perfect rhythm. I mean, the prime numbers, the Fibonacci sequence, everything from the flowers to the leaves to the snowflakes. God is perfect, and you got a problem with it? Now, here's the deal. God's sitting back here and says, okay, what day is the Day of Atonement? And when is the Sukkot? And all that. And he grabs this comet. He says, comet, flings it. And he might have done that like 10 billion years ago so that it would swing by exactly on October 16th, right in the middle of the Sukkot, right after the Day of Atonement, right before the second coming of Christ to send another sign in the heavens. Can you read Luke 21:25 for me? Please? Somebody read it? Do I got to read it? I'm going to do a rundown right now on all the news articles, but I just got to step up here and just send somebody back to sleep. Because when you come out with criticisms on the perfect plan of God, this ain't false doctrine. God created stars. Is that a false doctrine? God created a comet, and he's sending it by exactly on the day when the Jewish calendar says on the Feast of the Tabernacles that you step out into the yard, you look up into the sky, and you give glory to the creator of the space and time. That'd be a good time to send a comet by, don't you think? Are you serious? Luke 21:25. Thus, for those of you that are so religious that you can't handle it, let me read it to you in your language. Thus saith the word of the Lord, and there shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations with perplexity, confusion. The sea and the waves are roaring. This is just one verse out of one chapter of a bunch of signs of the soon second coming of Jesus Christ. I'm telling you, people, if you're not saved, it's time to get ready. It's time to get saved. Are you serious? It's time to get saved. Oh, I don't know. Sometimes people will strain on a gnat and smoke a camel. Come on. It's time to get saved. Lighten up a little bit. God's creating stuff, okay? You ever see a big whale in the ocean? God created it. Did you ever see a little fly? God created it. Are you serious? Are you dealing with this? The molecules? Are you dealing with this? Can you deal with this? You're nobody. I'm nobody. God's everything. Quit rebuking one another and start praising the Lord. I can't believe. I thought that last teaching I did was so awesome. I mean, it was so awesome. I was excited because God gave me this fresh revelation of how to take the old law into grace using the space and the stars and the comets and the days of the feast of the tabernacle and the special prayer on the special day. I mean, I was pumped. To think that somebody's having a problem with it is amazing to me. All right, let's go to the news. Can we go there? And oh, by the way, I mentioned if you want to make a financial donation in the last video, go ahead, come to the website, www.paulbegleyprophecy.com, make a contribution. May God bless. God's saving people. We're trying to set something up. God's getting people saved, and we're trying to set up a way to expand the ministry. And the first or second comment that came out of that great teaching was, ugh. Ugh, he asked for a donation. I didn't ask for a donation. I just said if you want to. What is the problem? Dude, you missed the whole message. Oh my God, I can't believe these guys. That's okay. Let's read the news. Let's get through it, okay? Strain on that and smoke a Camel. You liked that, didn't you? Okay, here it is. The election protests have set northern Nigeria ablaze. See, this, I'm telling you, the world's turned upside down. Deadly rioting have erupted across Nigeria's largely Muslim north Monday, today, April 18, 2011, as youths have torched churches, here we go, homes, in anger of President Goodluck Jonathan's election victory. Why burn down a church? What is the evil? What is the demons? What kind of demon spirits are in you? That's Nigeria for you. It's a good place to go. Better pray for the Christians that are in Nigeria, because they're something that don't go right with the government. Go burn a church down. Thousands of people are demanding the overthrow of President Assad. Where? In Syria. Really? Didn't I talk about that last week? Hey, President Assad, have you wearing your Armani suit? I'm wearing my Goodwill suit, but you're wearing your Armani suit. And I'm preaching the gospel of salvation to people, and you're going around slaughtering your own people and hating the Jews and building a collaboration with that demon over there in Iran called Medulajad. Come on, dude. What are you doing? You're coming down. I'm just going to prophesy it. You're going to go down. I don't know how, but you're going down. You got to, because you're a murderer. And then what about Libyan's forces? And here you might say, Paul, that's a little radical. I mean, the guy's just trying to put down a protest. You don't understand, people. His daddy, between him and his daddy, they've ruled for 4 decades. His daddy killed 80,000 Syrians. This guy has killed about 15,000, and he's putting them in prison, dragging them out of bed in the middle of the night, using Facebook to locate people. This guy's a criminal. I don't care if his wife's glamorous. He is a criminal. All right, what about Libya? The Libyan forces pound Mastra yesterday, killing 1,000 people. Another 1,000 people had to be evacuated by boat across the sea to get out of there alive. Who's doing that? Oh, that's the other evil brother, Muammar Gaddafi. Yeah, that's right. And here's what I can't understand. Yesterday, NATO decided the weather was too bad to send airplanes over there to protect the people. But Gaddafi said the weather's not too bad. He sent his planes and burned them and bombed them and murdered them and killed them while the United Nations, while NATO just sit there and twiddle their thumbs. I'm not even going to ask President Obama, where are you? I'm not even going to ask because I heard you were golfing. What else is going on? Let's pray for our leaders. Oh, yeah, in Afghanistan, they're going around, they're bombing people there. They're killing 2 people there. The insurgents are striking the Afghan Defense Ministry and killed a couple people there. Then in Yemen, they're rioting in the streets. They're protesting. They're trying their best to overthrow President Ali Saleh. That's right, President Ali Saleh. They're protesting in Yemen. The people are tired of the Muslim monarchies. They're tired of the jihadists. They just want peace. I know these people are Muslim, but they want peace. They don't want this agenda, this Sharia law. They don't want to wear a burqa. They don't want to be told to squint through a slit and the women can't hardly raise their head. They're tired of the Muslim monarchies. They're tired of Sharia law. They're tired of this jihadist mentality. People, it's time we speak out against this stuff. Now my phone's ringing. Oh. You know, it's not Muammar Gaddafi. It's the United Nations. They're upset because I mentioned them. I didn't mention them, did I? I mentioned NATO. What else is going on? Sorry. Let's see. Yemen's president. What else is happening? We talked about Nigeria. Oh, did you guys hear this? The Pentagon has cleared General McChrystal. He's not guilty of anything. But why did he get thrown out then? Why did he get removed? Why did he get embarrassed? Why did he get dragged through the mud by Time Magazine and Wall Street Journal? Why did they do that? He's not guilty. Once again, we build up our military generals just to trash them. This ain't Hollywood, guys. If you want to trash, Lindsay Lohan or Justin Bieber or Lady Gaga or Elton John, or you want to you want to throw off on Kobe Bryant, or you want to have a problem with the celebrities or the athletes, Tiger Woods or somebody, you can trash them, and that ain't right. You should stop that. But why go after military generals? It's because of them you have the very freedom you have. I'm not in a good mood. And I'm finishing this video. You know what? They're going to sell camel meat out of Australia. So that's not good. I don't know. Maybe it's okay. I have to talk to the Aussies. I got some good friends down there. But they're going to start producing. There's an Egyptian businessman that's going to open a slaughterhouse and meat packaging plant, but it's not for beef. It's for camel meat. What else is happening? Cigarette prices going up in Sydney, Australia. And in Jordan, the Islamists are taking the reins of the protest. What? Now we've got it's bad enough. You got corruption, you got Muslim monarchies, you got all this Sharia law. The people have no freedoms at all. And now they're trying to get freedom, but guess who jumps in to help them? The Islamists, the radical minority of the Islamists, the jihadists. They don't need to be in charge. See, it just goes from bad to worse. In Poland, they're having problems about the restitution law. That's not going over very well. I don't know. And in North Africa, people are got to get out of North Africa because of all this rioting going on. Where are they going? They're trying to go to Europe. And Europe's saying, look, we can't handle it no more. They're busting from the seams. They're broke. I mean, Greece is broke. Greece is broke. Ireland's broke. Look, where are you going to go? Don't come to America. We're broke. We're worse than they are. I don't know. Well, what it means is we're coming to the New World Order. Don't you understand what I'm trying to do? All jokes aside, and all the antics aside, and all of my over exuberance and frustrations and everything. Lay it all aside for a moment. Just get serious. What's really happening is we're coming closer to a new world order. It's control out of chaos. It's a new world order. One world government, or the Bible would call it the beast. A system in which one government rules and one religion and its faults. Now, that government will be ruled by probably the communist mentality. And it'll have a dictator, and that dictator will be the Antichrist himself. And he will have a false prophet who is great and miraculous miracle working prophet who will be radical Islamic. And those two twin sisters will team up. The Antichrist will rise, the false prophet will rise, and radical Islam, communism, dictatorship, totalitarian, and these two twin sisters will be as one. And they will oppress the people. They will promise us peace and prosperity, but what they'll really give us is persecution. The Christians will be literally thrown in prison, thrown in FEMA death camps and concentration camps, sorting the garbage, starving themselves, and begging from the crumbs that fall from the rich man's table. Why? Because they will refuse to take the mark. Those who refuse to take the mark will not be able to buy or sell, will not be able to function in this world society, and many, many of them will be thrown in these FEMA camps. Now, a lot of them will flee into the mountains and hide and live off the land, waiting on the second coming of Jesus Christ. I'm talking about the 7-year tribulation period. Read it in Matthew 24. When you read the signs of the second coming, please read of the persecution so that you'll understand it is coming. I'm Paul Begley. I'm finishing this one. I believe that this is a great video, and I want you to enjoy it and learn everything you can about it right now in Jesus' name.